Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Lee County Sheriff, Carmen Marcino, the men and women of Lee County Sheriff's Office, good afternoon and welcome to Do the Right Thing ceremony for the month of March. I'm Commander Mike Miller. I'm sitting in for Tony Shaw today, and we're glad you joined us in person at the Lee County School Board Chambers and are watching us on Lee County School District YouTube channel. We have some exciting stories to share with you today. But before we get started, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by our very own Daniel Enriquez.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Great job, Daniel. Appreciate it. You did an awesome job. I'd like to begin today's ceremonies by acknowledging the School Board of Lee County. Board Chair, Armor Persons, representing District 5. Vice Chair is Sam Fisher, who represents District 1. Melissa Giovanelli, District 2. Chris Patrica, representing District 3. Debbie Jordan represents District 4. Jada Langford Fleming represents District 6. And Kathleen Morgan representing District 7. Also, our Superintendent, Dr. Christopher Benier. We appreciate all you do for our students in recognition of this program. Let's have a round of applause for the school board and Dr. Benier. Representing Sheriff Marcino today is Lieutenant Sylvester Smalls. Lieutenant Smalls is assisting with handing out awards and trophies today. Thank you, Lieutenant Smalls. Our personnel assisting with today's ceremonies are volunteers with the Lee County Sheriff's Office Civilian Support Unit. They are truly indispensable, helping to set up the room before every ceremony and to make sure everyone gets checked in and seated. Round of applause, please, for our Civilian Support Unit. I'd also like to special thank to Dave Alexander, Adam Wright, Grace Edmond, and Adam Hodjost for the Lee County School District. They're working behind the cameras, sound, and lighting today. They've also live streaming the ceremony on the Lee County School District's YouTube channel. Round of applause again for everyone behind the scenes of today's ceremonies. Support received from our business community is second to none. Do the Right Thing does not use any tax dollars to run the program. It's completely funded by the generous donations from local businesses, organizations, and community groups. Our principal sponsors for Do the Right Thing are Lee County Electric Cooperative and Alliance Financial Group. Thank you for your generosity. I mentioned our Lee County School Board. Each month, we're fortunate to have a member of our school board attend our ceremonies. We all know how busy they are, and we're honored that they make the time to be here each month to help honor our students for doing the right thing. Board Chair Armor Persons has been kind enough to join us today, and I believe this is also his first Do the Right Thing. Let's all welcome Board Chair Armor Persons.
I have this long speech. No, I don't. It's awesome that y'all are here to help these students celebrate behind me and some in the audience. Doing the right thing is to do the right thing. As simple as that. It's sad that the news media are not here as they should be, because this is awesome. You only hear about the bad things. And these kids, these students, are just awesome. So again, welcome on behalf of the school board, and we'll look forward to the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Board board member Armor Persons. Now it's time to honor this month's Do the Right Thing Awards. Our first winner is Selma Victori. Round of applause for Selma, please. Selma attends Mirror Lakes Elementary. Her principal is Amy Boback, and school resource officer is Deputy Dylan Weisinger. Will those accompany Selma please come up front, and we'd like to share her story. Any family members? This is Selma's story. Selma is a second grader at Mirror Lakes Elementary. Teacher Allison Searcy writes, I feel Selma is very deserving of Do the Right Thing Award because multiple times each day she reminds me to roll down the shield over our classrooms, doors, windows when the class exits the room. In the beginning of the year, it took some time getting used to rolling down the shield because it's a new expectation. Selma is great at reminding me to close the shield to keep us safe. Once in a while, other students will remind me, but I can always count on Selma to always do so. I really appreciate her help. Selma, thank you for your dedication to the school safety, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. No, and anytime the students come up and we ask people to come up, please, family, friends, teachers, SROs, anybody, please come up. We'd like to capture you in the photos as well. No, take your time. This is all about you guys. Thank you, Selma. Up next, we're honoring two students together, Eva Sangerbrill and Crystal Reddies. Round of applause for Eva and Krista. For those of you that are with Eva and Krista, if you'd like to come up now and take pictures with her, we'd like to do that, and then we'll share her story. Eva, I'm sorry. Eva, I'm sorry, I said Eva. Eva. Thank you very much. I'm going to be corrected a lot today. They're not? Okay. This should be in order here, but that's not concerning us. Yeah. Okay, now I'll share their story. Teacher Kelly Stumpf writes, I am nominated Eva and Krista because of their honesty. When I have handed back tests that students have taken, we review them together. During our review, the girls showed me my own mistakes on grading their tests. What's truly impressive is that the mistakes they pointed out actually lowered their grades. I am always impressed with students that will put honesty first, even when it might be one to suffer the consequences. Eva and Krista are not only honest and trustworthy, they're also wonderful students and sincerely enjoy having in class. Eva and Krista, thank you for showing that honesty is always the best policy. Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Dominic Garcia is next. Round of applause for Dominic. Dominic attends River Hall Elementary. His principal is Jody Palakis, and School Resource Officer is Deputy Ed Vandal. Those with Dominic, if you want to come up front and we can take pictures. Okay. As the picture be taken, I'll start the story. Assistant Principal Adam Tweet writes, recently Dominic was assisting the bus driver, helping clean the bus. When Dominic located an empty brass casing, the casings that had been brought aboard the bus during another school route. Dominic immediately informed the school bus driver, who then relayed the information to me. Due to Dominic's quick thinking, the school was able to remove the casings before other students came in contact with him. Dominic's actions allowed the school to conduct an intensive investigation regarding the items brought aboard the bus. Dominic, great job helping to get a dangerous item off the school bus. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is so proud of you. Next up, we're honoring two students together. Grace Ragers and Victor Stanford. Round of applause for Grace and Victor. Grace and Victor attend Buckingham Exceptional Student Center. Their principal is Dr. Vicki Gohagen-Mosley, and School Resource Officer is Deputy Vanessa Griffin. For those with Grace and Victor, please come up front for pictures. Okay. And this is their story. School Secretary Maria Osros wrote, Grace, Victor, and Elizabeth Neal, Elizabeth could make it today, by the way, came up with a drink cart to show appreciation to our staff. They divided the school into 3 days to make sure no one was left out. On the day prior to our designated day, an order form is given for us to make a drink selection. Examples are coffee, tea, chocolate, hot, or cold. The students provided excellent customer service by greeting us with a smile, a fancy napkin, and a bistro-style drink. The office staff's cart day is Monday, so the meaningful gesture allows us to look forward to the week ahead. This classroom business is also teaching students responsibility and entrepreneurial skills they also involved in processing from start to finish, while gaining a real-life experience in measurement, quality control, and time management. We are so grateful that these students always take time to do the right thing. Grace and Victor, your dedication to your school is admirable, and you're putting smiles on a lot of faces. Keep up the great work. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is so proud of you. Connor Kaufman is next. A round of applause for Connor. Connor attends Buckingham Exceptional Student Center, where he's a senior. Those with Connor, please come up front. We'd be glad to take pictures with you. Teacher Patricia Ramos Cody's writes, Connor is an excellent example of determination and perseverance. He is increasing social awareness and responsibility by giving back to his community and working at Winn-Dixie and Artful Gardens once a week. Connor is happy and fosters positive behaviors and relationships among staff and peers. Connor is always willing to help with a smile during positive behavior intervention and support activities. Even during a difficult day, Connor always has a positive attitude. He is interacting more with others in the community and at his school. He enjoys being around people and loves to dance. For those reasons and many more, he is a right candidate for Do the Right Thing Award. Connor, you are an excellent candidate indeed. Thank you for always being positive. The Lee County Sheriff's Office appreciates you so much. Colin Dooley is next. A round of applause for Colin. Colin attends Bonita High School. His principal is Jeff Estes, and school resource officer is Matt Razek. For those with Colin, please come forward and we'll share his story. Teacher William Downs writes, a couple of weeks ago, Colin was returning to class at the conclusion of lunch period. Colin noticed a wallet had been left on a table in the classroom. Colin picked up the wallet and opened it to try to identify the owner. Colin realized that there were important identification cards and a small amount of cash in the wallet. Colin recognized the importance of the identification card and brought the wallet to the next class, where he turned the wallet over and its belongings over to his teacher, Mr. Downs. The wallet was then returned to its rightful owner, who was very, very appreciative and grateful. Mr. Downs was very proud of Colin and notified Principal Jeff Estes. This was very responsible action. Principal Estes and Deputy Raisak met with Colin to commend him for returning the wallet. Colin, if someone less honest than you had found the wallet, we might not have had a very different result. Thank you, Colin, for doing the right thing. Thank you, Colin. Brianna Rodriguez is up next. Round of applause for Brianna. Brianna attends Gateway Elementary School. Her principal is Cherry Gibson, and school resource officer is Deputy Damon Geiger. Will those with Brianna please come up front? Brianna is a fourth grader at Gateway Elementary School. Teacher Deanna Martin writes, Brianna is a kind and caring soul that thinks of others before herself. There were 2 students on the bus that did not speak English. Deanna noticed that they were not sitting together and saw the other sister was in the wrong bus line. She spoke to the young student in Spanish and directed her to the correct bus line. Even the next day, the student got confused, and Brianna made sure they were on the correct bus. She made sure the girl and her sister got off at the correct bus stop as well. Brianna has a lot of leadership potential, and it's very nice to see her actions really help others. Brianna, thank you for leading by example, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Up next is Bismarck Peralta. Round of applause for Bismarck. Bismarck attends Gateway Elementary School, where he is in 3rd grade. Will those with Bismarck please come down in front so we can share a story? Teacher Caroline Rollins writes, Bismarck Leo Peralta is an exceptional student, classmate, and friend to everyone he meets. Leo welcomes every person he interacts with and tries to make new classmates feel welcome. Leo includes everyone that he can during recess and always takes time to get to know them. He sees the bright side of every situation, is very much appreciative and respectful in his class. Students look up to his incredible qualities and often try to incorporate Leo's ways into their day. We are so blessed to have students like Leo in our class and are so grateful for his leadership. Leo, Ms. Rollins' class is very proud of you, and so are we at the Lee County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for being so friendly and also being a great leader. Janelle Tapia is up next. Janelle attends Harns Marsh Elementary. Her principal is Cynthia Hernandez, and school resource officer is Corporal Carolyn Gamez. Janelle is a 5th grader at Harns Marsh Elementary. Teacher Carola Wheeler writes, Janelle is a student who makes an impact wherever she goes. She leads by example and takes her safety patrol responsibilities to heart. Janelle's ability to see problems and the manner in which she reacts to them are truly remarkable. Janelle sees the joy in everything she does and has a smile, and her smile is contagious. During the first few days becoming a station patrol officer at Harns Marsh Elementary, Janelle took it upon herself to finish eating lunch early to help staff in the cafeteria. She noticed they were shorthanded and asked if she could help sweep until teacher came to pick them up for class. A few weeks later, while in the kindergarten were getting their class pictures taken, Janelle noticed some were having trouble understanding how to sit properly for their pictures. Again, she took it upon herself to ask her teacher if she could stay and help the kindergarten teacher during picture time. Janelle, you are a true definition of do the right thing. Thank you, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is so proud of you. Daniel Enriquez is up next. Daniel attends Harns Marsh Elementary, is in second grade. With those with Daniel, please come up front. Teacher Kaylee Boberg nominated Daniel and writes, Daniel was coming into school with $2 to buy a water bottle. As he was walking down the hallway, he saw a $5 bill on the floor. He stopped and picked it up. Daniel brought the money straight to his teacher and told her that he had found it in the hallway. He could have taken the money and used it to buy more water bottles. Instead, he chose to make the right move and turned it over to his substitute teacher, Mrs. Diaz. Daniel's teacher says he also works hard in class, participates during lessons, and completes his work. He gets along well with his classmates and has a lot of friends at school. Daniel's hard work and honesty is a great path to success, and you're well on your way. Congratulations, Daniel, and Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Jordan Kersey is next. Jordan attends Harns Marsh Elementary, and he is a first grade. With those with Jordan, please come down in front, and we will begin to tell his story. Teacher Heather Dodds writes, while my class walks through the halls, teachers who notice Jordan in my line always remark on how sweet he is. Often, he comes in the morning with his older sister. You can tell he truly loves and looks up to her. He's always praising her and sharing her accomplishments in any event she may be participating in. Jordan also brags about his older brother and how his brother is always giving him things. In class, he's always first to praise his peers if they perform well on assessments. Jordan simply doesn't have a mean bone in his body. The kids enjoy spending time with him and laughing with him. He is very appreciative of little things I do for him. I hope he never changes his loving personality. Thanks, Jordan, for always seeing the best in others. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is so proud of you. William Ciafoni is next. Round of applause for William. William attends Harns Marsh Elementary, where he's a first grader. Will those with William please come forward? Teacher Carla Wheeler writes, what do you do when you have a flat tire at school? You hope William is around. After a long day at school, the last thing you want is a flat tire. Well, that's just what happened to me. But I was blessed to have a Cub Scout save the day. Thanks to William Cafoni, changing my tire that day was not so bad. While he was being picked up from school by his father, they noticed I was struggling to change my tire. Will's immediate response was, "Can we help?" They drove over to where I was. Will jumped right into and helped remove the flat tire. Will helped his dad replace the flat tire with a donut. He also helped with lowering the jack to make sure the tire was good to drive. I'm so glad Will was there to help turn my bad day into a good one. Will, that was a great thing to do. Keep helping others. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. James Atchison is next. Round of applause for James. James attends Athenian Academy Charter School. His principal is Doug Curvron, and school resource officer is Deputy Brett Smith. Will those with James please come forward? James is a fourth grader at Athenians Academy Charter School. Information specialist Maria Guinness wrote, James Bubba Atchison is a compassionate, kind, caring student. He arrives at school early every morning, ready to tackle the day. He strives to do the best at any task. Bubba is a true role model for the other students. One day his classmates were scraped up during recess. He took the initiative, helped a student friend, brought him to the office. His friend was very upset, but Bubba used calming words and reassuring his friend that everything was going to be okay. Bubba helped by opening Band-Aids as the front office staff placed them on the injured boy. Bubba always takes the extra step to do what's right as an exceptional student with a heart of gold. James, thank you for always looking out for your classmates. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Vivian Cervantes Reynoso is next. Round of applause for Vivian. Vivian attends Athenians Academy Charter School where she is in 8th grade. Deputy Brett Smith writes, I observed Vivian help a monologal student who was struggling with linear equations, word problems before history class was to start. Vivian also helped other students who've had questions on problems to help them accomplish their task. She actually coaches and gives praise rather than telling students the answers. What a wonderful team player she is. She has shown great leadership qualities and responsible not only for herself, but also takes responsibility for others. Vivian is the happiest when she's doing something for others. Thank you, Vivian, for never allowing us at school to forget the importance of kindness. Vivian, you are setting the bar so high for your peers. Keep doing what you're doing, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Trayvon Nelson is next. Round of applause for Trey. Trayvon attends Lehigh Elementary. His principal is Jackson Morgan, and school resource officer is Deputy Shane Nelson. Those with Trayvon, please come down. Trayvon is a 5th grader at Lehigh Elementary. Teacher Lenora Diaz writes, I'm nominating Trayvon because he is a leader in every sense of the word. Trey works very hard and is always helpful, responsible, and kind. There has been many reasons throughout the year for him to be recognized, but 2 weeks ago, he found cash outside our classroom where no one else was around. Instead of keeping the money, Trey was honest and turned the cash into a co-teacher. When I heard about this and what he did, I knew that something had to be be done, and he needed to be recognized and celebrated. Trey is a true leader, and by turning in cash without celebration, he proved that. I believe his story is one that needs to be told. Integrity and honesty are traits that should be celebrated for all to see. Great job, Trey. I am proud to say you're one of my students. We're all very proud of you. We appreciate your honesty and integrity. Thank you, Trey. Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Liz Brito is next. Round of applause for Liz. Liz attends Gateway High School. Her principal is Nikita Watson, and School Resource Officer is Deputy Chris Capitelli. Will those with Liz please come up front? Liz is a sophomore at Gateway High School. Deputy Capitelli writes, Liz is consistently polite to all students and staff members. Liz always attempts to assist others in ways that she can approach situations with a smile and the can-do attitude. Liz found a gold bracelet in school, and instead of ignoring it or keeping it for herself, she took the extra time to turn it over to the front office. The bracelet's owner was very happy and appreciative to get it back and advised the bracelet was very sentimental. Liz always does the right thing, even when no one is watching, and especially when there's no perceived benefit to her at the end. Reuniting the bracelets with its rightful owner shows Liz has good moral compass, great character, and the highest integrity. Liz, that pretty much says it all. We appreciate you doing what you do, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Francesca Lee Wazin is next. Please come on down. Francesca attends Raymond C. Page Elementary. Her principal is Valerie Scheckler. School Resource Officer is Deputy Annie Allen. For those of which Francesca, please come on down. Francesca is a third grader at Raymond C. Page Elementary. Principal Valerie Scheckler writes, recently we had a situation where another student brought an inappropriate item to school. The student showed the item to Francesca in secret. Francesca immediately recognized that it was not an appropriate item to have at school and without hesitation reported it to her teacher. Due to her quick thinking, the item was immediately confiscated from the child. Francesca acted without hesitation. Her actions ensured that an inappropriate item was handled by adults in a safe manner. We are so proud of Francesca's willingness to do the right thing and that she understands that reporting something suspicious or questionable is a responsible thing to do. Francesca, that was a very brave thing to do, and thank you for keeping our schools safe. Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Next up is Zulika Lazazo and Anna E. Venegas. Zulika and Anna Lee attend Sunshine Elementary and are both in the 4th grade. Their principal is Aaron Brandow and school resource officer is Rodolphus Hall. Will those with Zulika and Annie E. please come down up front? Teacher Lori O'Hara writes, Zulika and Annie E. both show excellent attitude towards other students in class. Recently, other students came in, parent pickup, were very upset about something said to them in class. Zulika spent quite a bit of time trying to make them feel better. She told him positive things about himself and told him he should focus on the aspect rather than the names he was being called. Ultimately, he decided he cared what his friends thought of him more than the other child said. Zulika's compassion and kind words made him feel much better about himself. By the time he left parent pickup, he was smiling and even laughing again. Annie E. was the first student to reach her goal at the iReady Superstar competition. Students needed to pass a certain number of lessons in order to become a superstar. When we have enough students reach their goal, they are invited to a pizza party. When we had enough students for the party, Annie E. was excited. After the party was scheduled, Anna E. found out one of the students was going to be out of town that week. Without pause or hesitation, Anna E. decided we had to wait another week so this student could be in town and be part of the fun. Zulika and Annie, it's obviously you care about your classmates. Thank you for always thinking of others first, and the Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Our final winner of today is Marilee Bragg. Round of applause for Marilee. Marley attends Villas Elementary. Her principal is Shane Musich and school resource officer is Corporal Mike Detar. Those that are here for Marilee, please come forward. Marley is a fourth grader at Villas Elementary. Teacher Susan Bruni writes, Marley is an extraordinary young lady. She has one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen. When it comes to including and caring for others, Marley is first to make it happen. Marley starts a friendship with a fellow student who was born with an eye abnormality, which left him visually impaired. Whenever the young boy needs help, Marley was always willing to assist. This year, the young boy said he was sad during recess because other students were busy doing other things and didn't include him. The boy said that even though he had lost some friends, Marley stuck with him. Marley explained that sometimes friends come and go, but she'll always be there for him. So each day, Marley would wait for the boy to arrive at recess and take him by the hand to play. The boy said Marley is nice, sympathetic, very helpful, and a great friend. Marley's action is a shining example of how we should be acceptant of all. Marley's kindness doesn't end there, by extent to everyone. Marley, thank you for taking the boy under your wing and showing him what kindness is all about. The Lee County Sheriff's Office is very proud of you. Well, folks, that concludes today's ceremonies. I want to thank everyone today for attending and for watching us on YouTube channel. We'll see you again, same place, same time next month. Let's give our students one big final round of applause. Standing ovation if we can. Great job, guys.